This might be the most unsettling scientific breakthrough of the year. For the first time ever, scientists have created a human embryo with no egg. No sperm. No womb. Just stem cells, synthetic chemicals, and a lab dish. This isn't science fiction. It's real. And it's happening right now. Inside a lab at the Weizmann Institute of Science in Israel, researchers did something once thought impossible. They grew a synthetic human embryo complete with a developing brain, a beating heart, early blood cells, even the foundations of a digestive tract without fertilizing anything. No parents, no reproductive cells. Just engineered stem cells guided by chemistry and precision. This isn't a clone. It isn't IVF. It's something completely new. A self-organizing embryo-like structure, built entirely from stem cells, designed to imitate natural human development without ever being naturally conceived. It starts with pluripotent stem cells, the most powerful cells in the human body. These are the blank slates of biology, cells that can turn into skin, brain, blood, anything. Scientists took these cells and gave them precise chemical instructions. They didn't force a design. Instead, they nudged the cells to self-assemble. And astonishingly, they did. Within days, the embryo-like structure formed a yolk sac, a notochord, the foundation of a spinal cord, even early signs of a brain. And then, something even more chilling, the beginnings of a beating heart. By day 14, the synthetic embryo was secreting hormones, the very same ones that real embryos use to trigger a mother's body to begin pregnancy. But there was no womb, no mother. Just a dish and a new frontier in human biology. This isn't just a breakthrough. It's an ethical explosion. Because now we're forced to ask, if something isn't an embryo, but walks, talks, and grows like one, is it human? Current laws in most countries prohibit growing human embryos past 14 days. That's the point when the brain starts forming. But here's the twist. These synthetic embryos aren't legally classified as real, which means that restriction might not apply. What happens if researchers push the boundary to 21 days, to 30, to 60? What happens when an artificial womb can grow that embryo? Who owns that life? Who protects it? Hey. Now, before we fall too deep into dystopia, remember why this was done. This research could help millions. We still know shockingly little about the first 2 to 3 weeks of human development. Why do so many pregnancies fail in the first trimester? How do congenital disorders begin? What causes embryo rejection during IVF? These models allow scientists to peer into life's most fragile phase without experimenting on real embryos. It could revolutionize fertility science. It could reduce miscarriages. It could help us grow organs for transplant, heart, tissue, liver, even neurons, all tailored from a patient's own cells. But with every miracle comes a mirror. And it reflects not just what we can do, but what we choose to do. If scientists can build embryos from scratch, grow them in artificial wombs, and design them using gene editing, what's next? Will we cure every disease? Or design perfect children? Will parenthood become optional or obsolete? Are we creating life or manufacturing it? Would you support synthetic human embryos if it meant saving lives? Or is this a line we should never cross? Comment below. Is this the future of medicine or the end of human nature? Subscribe for more science that blurs the line between life and invention.